Shame doesn't always shout. Sometimes it hides. Behind polite smiles, busy schedules, and careful distance, shame whispers, "You're disqualified." But where shame binds us, grace restores us double. This is the story of Alicia Grant, a woman who hid her past beneath silence until God uncovered her pain and turned her shame into testimony. Inspired by Isaiah 61:7, "For your shame ye shall have double." This is Tales of Kingdom Truth. Alicia sat near the back of the church, faithful, quiet, invisible. She was always there, but never present. While others worshipped freely, she kept her hands folded tightly in her lap. She avoided eye contact and left quickly after the benediction. It wasn't that she didn't believe in God, she did. But she didn't believe He could still use her after what she'd done. 2 years ago, a workplace friendship turned emotional, then physical. When she discovered she was pregnant and that the man was married, fear and shame consumed her. Terrified of judgment, she moved away from her church community, where she served working in a small group, and raised her son alone as a single mother. She repented in private long ago, but guilt spoke louder than grace. Every time her little boy laughed, joy and sorrow collided inside her. She often prayed, "God, I know you've forgiven me, but how do I forgive myself?" After service one Sunday, Pastor Lee approached her by the door. "Alicia, I've missed seeing you involved. How are you doing?" Her throat tightened. "I'm fine, Pastor." He studied her eyes for a moment, nodded kindly. Sometimes fine is the biggest lie we tell ourselves. That night, after putting her son to bed, Alicia sat on her couch. She looked at an old photo of herself, pregnant eyes full of fear, hands over her belly. She whispered, "I thought silence would protect me, but all it did was isolate me." A week later, the whispers at work reached her. Someone from her past had resurfaced. Her chest tightened. Shame and fear rose like a flood. She left early, racing home with tears streaming down her face. She whispered, "God, I can't escape it. No matter how far I run, my past follows me." That night, she opened her Bible in desperation. The page fell open to Isaiah 61:7. "For your shame ye shall have double." She read it again and again. Double? For me? Tears spilled as she underlined the verse. A still, small voice whispered, "What the enemy used to shame you, I will use to shape you." The following Sunday, she hesitated outside the church doors. Her heart pounded. Part of her wanted to turn back, but something stronger pulled her in. As worship began, the choir sang, "He gives beauty for ashes, joy for mourning." Her lip trembled. The lyrics pierced her soul like a key turning in a locked door. Tears streamed freely. For the first time in years, she lifted her hands unpolished, raw, real. She whispered, "God, I'm tired of hiding. Heal what shame broke." After service, she found Pastor Lee. "Can I talk to you?" she said, voice trembling. They sat in his office as she confessed everything: the affair, the fear, the silence, the shame. Her voice broke. "I thought hiding it protected my son, but it only hurt both of us." He listened without flinching. "Alicia," he said softly. God doesn't expose to embarrass, He exposes to heal. You've been forgiven. It's time for you to forgive yourself. Shame stole your voice, but grace is giving it back. Those words felt like sunlight after a storm. She wept, releasing years of silence, shame, and self-blame. He asked, "Would you ever consider sharing your story when you're ready? Someone else is carrying the same silence you once did. Your healing could break chains for others." Weeks passed. Alicia rejoined the Women's Fellowship, volunteering quietly with her son beside her. The first time she brought him to church, she hesitated at the door. But when he smiled up at her and said, "Mommy, are we home?" she knew they were. One evening, a young woman approached her after small group, trembling. "I'm pregnant and I don't know what to do." Alicia took her hand. "I once thought my story disqualified me. Now I know it qualifies me to remind you that grace is still available." At the church's women's conference, Pastor Lee invited her to the stage. Alicia stepped up, heart pounding, eyes steady. She took a deep breath and spoke. "My name is Alicia Grant. For years, I let shame silence me. I thought my past defined me. But the same God I ran from never stopped running toward me." Her voice steadied. "I hid what happened. I tried to bury it. But God turned my secret into a story, and my story into freedom. To the woman who thinks she's too far gone, He has double for your shame." Tears filled the room. Women rose to their feet, some sobbing, others praying. Her son watched from the front row, smiling proudly. The living proof that what began in brokenness could end in beauty. Shame isolates, but grace restores. What we hide in fear, God heals in love. Alicia Grant's story reminds us, God doesn't waste pain. What once broke you can bless others when surrendered to Him. He truly gives beauty for ashes and double for your shame. We'd love to hear from you. What did you think about this story? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if this story resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe. And turn on your post notifications so you can walk with us through every new episode. Together, let's keep spreading the truth that changes hearts. This was Tales of Kingdom Truth. Until next time, hide less, heal more, walk boldly, and remember, the truth is always in the tale.